Yay! Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, I was so confused because in the live it said 15 minutes. I'm like, 15 minutes? We just started another live. What are you talking about 15 minutes? But hi, everyone.
Hello. Buenas tardes to all.
This is literally so weird. Like the way it's live because we don't like when we tried it on our phone last time, it was not in our favor. So this is wow, but we can actually back up to the
Hello to all. Oh, over here? Okay.
That's good. See, now we're in the center. We're in the center.
Yes.
Fix this.
Yes. Absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
Buenas tardes to all. Buenas tardes. We love you all. Te quiero. Oh my gosh. ¿Cómo estás? Oh my goodness. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hello to everyone. We are
to Eras. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hello, everyone. We are 1, 2, 3.
Jesus woman.
And I was gonna say, wait. Vosotros muy bonita, and however you say handsome in Spanish. I say it right?
Huh? Say it again.
I said vosotros.
Okay.
Muy bonita, however you say handsome in Spanish.
Okay. We are learning.
Is this it right?
Honey, you learning things that I'm not.
Do you know what that means? Vosotros means we. Right?
Oh.
No, it means you all. Vosotros.
Oh.
Means you all.
Oh.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Nosotros, nosotras. I know we, us.
Because that's what it means.
Learning.
That's what I'm learning.
Nosotros. I'm gonna say nosotros eres español, because that's what we are. Nosotros eres aprendos español.
What does that mean?
We are learning Spanish.
Yeah.
Aprendos or aprendamos.
Yes.
Español.
Hold up. Let me pull out my Google Translate before we start this. Yeah. Like vosotros, like
okay.
You are. But like plural, right?
See.
I knew it.
Because nosotras and nosotros is plural.
Yourselves, like you are, you all, like that. But if that's what I'm looking up on the Google Translate, if that's not what it means, then I apologize for butchering the language.
You know what?
The what is it?
Español. Listen, nosotros eres. Let's see. Let me make sure I said it right. Well, anyway, I'm trying to say we are learning. We are in the process of learning the language. So you're gonna mess up before you get it right.
Yes.
But we are learning, and I happen to love, Spanish. So baby steps.
I'm just looking. You can continue.
Okay. So this segment that we are doing, it is on, as she said, human trafficking and the social media platform. And so, Amanda, you had a lot of great ideas on yesterday evening, and let's look into that. Do you have your phone?
Yes, my phone. Pull up the sources. Wait, my phone is right there.
Oh my goodness!
Sorry.
What happened to the camera? Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what makes it fun.
Alrighty.
Okay, so don't be too concerned about that. As long as it's not every time, right?
Okay. No. Nothing. Okay. We are all set. We are ready to get into this.
Okay, so I took some screenshots.
Yes.
Of sources that we looked up yesterday, just to have like a feel of, to let you know some of the information.
concerning human
Yeah, just to give
trafficking,
some
right?
sources credit. Yeah.
Right, right.
So a lot of this human trafficking, how to protect yourself and your children from human trafficking. I've learned a lot of my knowledge from my mom, and then like from observations, watching like um, other things, and like that new movie that came out, Freedom.
Oh my.
But the guy who played Passion of the Christ, he
Right.
was starring in it.
Right.
And there was two kids, and they were
Mhm.
human trafficked.
Mhm.
And it brings a lot of awareness. Like I've even seen people on social media saying that they do certain things to protect themselves, protect their child from human trafficking,
Mhm.
which is like there's like clothings, like different items that you could buy that have you connected to your child at all time. So some people, they when they're looking at other things on the shelf,
Mhm.
instead of completely turning their backs to
Mhm.
their child,
Mhm.
they hold the child foot just to
Mhm.
make sure, like if somebody tries to
Hold the child foot.
yeah. Because listen, I saw on social media there was a
Someone.
video.
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
I was just looking to see if we had someone.
Not yet.
Okay.
I saw on social media there was a video, and the female, she
Mhm.
would, when she would turn away from her child to look at the shelf, she would hold his foot. So if anyone
Because
tried
he was
to
sitting
move,
in the basket.
he was sitting in the.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see how that sounds. He was sitting in the front. He was a small child. He was sitting in the front,
Yes.
just so like if anyone tried to pick him up or anything,
Right,
she would
right.
feel it.
Right.
And there are other gadgets and things
Mhm.
too. Like you could
Mhm.
my there are different things like I've seen them. I don't know exactly what they're called, but it's like it goes around your wrist,
Ah,
and then
yes.
it's
Like
like
the
right,
bracelet
it's like a
that.
slingy string or
Right,
something,
right. It's like
and you can connect it to the
right,
waist of the
right.
child or to the hand
Right.
of the
They have a
child.
strap that
Mhm.
is connected to a bracelet that
Mhm.
connects to the child, and the child can go a certain distance, but
Mhm.
not too far, and you'll know where your child
But
is.
even though it's dangerous to like just be like, okay, well, my child is completely safe now because no, because the human trafficker could go to your child and take it off, and while you're not looking, and you probably won't even notice, right? The child will be gone by the time you turn back. So, but for a lot of people, sorry, for
No,
a
you're
lot of
fine.
people, you probably feel because your child is heavier than the gadget, so you would probably feel if something's off, which is a good thing, so that you can turn around and be like, okay. Another thing, my mom always had us walk in front of her,
Hmm.
so having something that notifies you about what's going on with your child and having your child in front of you is a win-win.
Yes.
If you have a gadget or I don't know, clothing or an item that you is connected to you and your child, so you can
Hmm.
feel what's happening, that's
Hmm.
good. But it's
Hmm.
also good if your child is in front of you because you can actually see what's happening.
Absolutely.
And if
Absolutely.
there's anyone at all that you don't feel comfortable around,
Hmm.
you can easily get your child and be like, we're out,
Absolutely.
we're out of here.
Hmm.
So that's just um two things or a few things from me right now, and then I'll let you elaborate, and then I'll jump into some other stuff.
Hmm. I've always been an overprotective parent because I've been through a lot in my life, and there have been in my life as a child many adults that used to try to get me to get into their car, and I didn't have anybody to monitor or to protect me. So it was Jesus always there for me. So I would, just stay away and make sure I stayed where a crowd was in a situation where there were people, constantly, or some type of business around, so that I can go into if I felt unsafe. And so it's always, very important that you be aware of your surroundings. And if you are in a place and you feel unsafe, or you see, you just get like eerie vibes from a source, make sure you are in a safe environment, or try to get to a platform where there are other people, and you can ask for help if you need help. But I suggest for all parents to be very, very aware, and to educate your children, to give them that information that they need to for stranger danger. if there's someone that is, talking to them and trying to get them to come with them someplace.
A lot of people be like, "Oh, do you want some candy?" Like they
Mhm.
try to target what children want. You want a toy? Do you want free
Mhm.
candy? Do you want a
You
free
want some
video
money?
game?
You
You want some money?
Mhm.
They might even say, "Do you want to take my car?" I don't know. They
Mhm.
come up with anything that they think a child might want.
Mhm.
So you need to educate your child. There's a lot of people that say, "Oh, he's just a baby. I don't want to tell him about this right now. I don't want to traumatize him." You know what's going to be even more traumatizing? If he's so naive to the fact that he'll fall into the traps of anybody because he's not educated on how to protect himself
Absolutely.
from it. Like,
Absolutely.
it's better for the child to learn how to cope with the fact that the world isn't all cherries and rainbows
Absolutely.
than to figure that out the hard way.
Absolutely. More information. There's nothing wrong with educating your child early. I didn't let people dictate to me.
I'm sorry for cutting off.
That's okay. I didn't, as a parent, I didn't let people dictate to me how, like, how to raise my children. Like, a lot of people had advice, but you keep that advice for yourself, because I've been through a lot and there was no one to protect me. And I've seen a lot. And God, it was the Holy Spirit, just there protecting me. And I'm grateful. But I tell you what, um, for my children, I was always there, and I always educated them, set them down, shared my experiences as a child, as a woman, the things that I've gone through, the things that, the different experiences that I've had. I've been through a lot of scary things. And it was God's grace and mercy that protected me and that kept me. And even when I was in really like messed up situations, it was his hands once again that brought me out. So I'm grateful. And for my children, I made a promise to myself that I'm going to give them as much information as possible, so that when they are not with mom, as they grow up, they will know if they run into certain situations, how to handle those situations.
Human traffickers are very similar to, or if not the same, as sexual predators. That's literally what they are. The only difference is that they're putting you into an industry of being sexually abused by many, 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 many people. So it is just as bad. Whether one person is sexually harassing someone or whether it's a bunch of people sexually harassing someone, it's just as bad. Um, if not worse, being put into an industry when everybody is after you for your body, and you don't want to be in that. A lot of people don't have the power to get out of it. Um, it's a very lot of sad stories, and this brings us to our next point. Very lot of sad stories about a very um, I didn't say that right.
A very lot of.
A very lot of.
That's
There's
okay.
a lot of
Get
very
tongue-tied.
right. There's a lot of very sad stories about human trafficking, sexual predators, abuse in many places. A lot of places people want to go to. Now, I'm not saying don't travel. I'm not saying don't travel. I'm just saying do your research before you travel.
Yes.
Because you don't want to go to.
It's
One
the
second.
it's the sun setting is going up, and it's
Better.
Yay!
Better.
Yes. Yeah. But you never know what the sun is going to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
That's
sun
okay.
shining directly. Look at that.
Mr. Sunshine.
You want to see here? Some
Sure.
good lighting. Oh, look at that. No.
See, you gave too much shade. Huh?
I gave too much. All right.
I'll tell you when.
Ow.
Be careful. Okay. Okay, come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You okay with
Yep,
that?
that's better.
Okay.
Do you think it's better?
Yeah.
Would you like to sit here?
No, it's better.
Would you like to sit here?
No, I'm fine.
I don't mind.
Is the sun bothering you?
No, I was just because I know how much you like the light.
Oh, I'm fine.
The sun want to go up and
That's
down,
okay,
up
but
and
it's
down.
still fine. It's still fine because you opened up the shade, so it's still fine.
Okay, but look at that lighting. Look at us.
Hey.
But there's
Senorita.
Senorita.
You're very too Muy hermosa.
I'm your daughter.
No,
I'm very your
I say,
daughter.
I say you're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You're very bonita. You're very bonita. Um,
Gracias.
de nada. Um,
Oh,
but this brings us to our next point, which is places. You don't want to just go everywhere because you don't know what you got to do your research on which
yes.
places are safe to go.
Yes.
It's best to stick to the tourist route because if you just go by yourself and you don't do your research, you're signing yourself up for danger. So there's a lot of places that a lot of people want to go to without doing the research of the danger rates in those places. There are dangerous neighborhoods. There's some places that are so dangerous that if you travel too far, the government will not get involved. They do not care if you're like 3 inches outside of the tourist route. Or whatever it is that they can't help you with.
Right.
They don't care if you're 3 inches away from their district. If that 3 inches is the separation between whatever gang is taking control in that area and between their district, they're not going to help you. So,
And not only that, but they'll, I'm sorry, go ahead. But they'll tell you, you know, sometimes on the news, they'll let you know, listen, this is going on in this country, and this is going on
like,
here.
don't go there.
Right, this is going on here in this state. Now, if you go, you go at your own, you know, risk because we are notifying you. We are letting you know that this is happening here, and a lot of times the government don't want to get involved with a lot of the stuff that is going on in a different place. So we as a people, we need to educate ourselves and we need to find as much information as you possibly can out about a place that you're considering to go on vacation or whatever it is, where, you know, whatever you need to consider and do your research so that you know will know what's going on, and is this place a safe place for either you to go or you and your family or you and your friends, whatever the situation may
Once
be.
again, stick to the tourist route.
Stick to the
and don't just go
route.
everywhere because other people are going. Okay, you have to consider, not just because you want to take a vacation, you have to consider the safety level.
Yes,
If you
absolutely.
don't look up the place that you're
Absolutely.
trying to go to, even look up the surrounding areas.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because certain
To
neighborhoods,
see if it's safe.
right, certain neighborhoods are invasive of other neighborhoods. And even if you're like, oh, this is a protected neighborhood, it has a lot of security guards, it has a lot of police officers. What if it's right next to a neighborhood that literally kills anybody they see walking into their territory? Like,
Right.
like you really want to put yourself in that position? You accidentally throw a soccer ball into the other territory's yard, and you can't go in there because they're like, "Oh, this is our turf now. You come here to get this soccer ball, you really gonna get it." You got to be careful.
Right.
There are some petty, evil people.
Yes, 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 yes.
And actually, some of these places, I looked it up, and it said it was updated in January 30th of 2023. So it's pretty recent. And
I just wanted to say this also, and let your child know that you love your child, because a lot of times when children like branch off to other people, it's because they don't feel love at home.
and they look for it in other
Right,
people.
right. They're looking for that love, whatever is missing. They look for that with other people.
And if they just so happen to encounter a human trafficker, they might not, even if they see the signs, they might not, they might ignore the red flags because they're like, well, this person is actually doing this for me, and this person is actually showing me this.
This person is kind to
making me feel like I matter. Like, even if I see this red flag, even if he or she looks really weird and has been putting stuff in my food or my drink, like, they disregard it because everything they were missing from what they were supposed to get from their family, they didn't get. So, like, go ahead. It's very good to show that you love whoever you care about. Child, sister, brother, friend, cousin.
Absolutely. It's very important to, if you have a loved one, a child, or, you know, some children are not with their parents. Whoever your guardian is, I'm talking to the guardians, let these children know that you love them. Let them know that they matter. Let them know that you care. And you don't have to be rich. Love is rich if it's real, because they will feel that. And that's what I gave to my children. You know, we did things together. We, everywhere mommy went, my children was. Even there were neighbors that said to me, Oh my gosh, every time you turn around, I see you, you're with your kids. Okay, these are my kids. They are my priority. They are my responsibility to make sure they're safe.
Right.
So, until they became uh, teenagers in middle school, high school, everywhere I went, basically everywhere I went, if they weren't in school, they were with their mom. They were with their mom. You want some more? Okay. And right. And so, however, those people, like I saw a lot of kids getting in trouble, I saw a lot of young people getting pregnant, dropping out of school. Um, and I heard a lot of kids hurting because they felt that at home their parent didn't care. So I said to myself, you know, I love my children, and they're going to see and they're going to hear a lot of things in school with other kids. They're going to hear things and they're going to see things on television.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure I teach my children right from wrong.
And that's another, sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to make sure I give them a solid foundation. My foundation always has been my relationship with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I also gave them a foundation at home. We played games together. I let them interact with me cooking in the kitchen. We went and watched the movies together. We did a lot. We had a lot of family time. We did everything, mostly everything together as a family. And no matter the ups and downs that I have had with my children know that mom loved them. This is my youngest.
Okay, so some of the places, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Look at this. That's us, people. That's us. You can't blame us for looking up our own live, okay?
We're excited. Listen, we love you all, and we had a request because
yes, we did.
I made a statement. We made a video. I felt oppressed in my spirit that from the Lord to open up a platform to the people, and so the platform was the ideal that I came up with was to start a segment on um, certain topics that we deem necessary, that is okay for us to talk about.
Mhm.
So the platform is open, to our viewers, that if you're going through something in your life, or if there are certain topics on your heart that you would like for us to, have a discussion about, put it into the comments section.
See, see, we think alike. I said, Jesus, what? I said, Jesus Woman is live now. Feel free to chat and comment below.
Yes. On one accord,
right?
And we do that a lot. Excuse me, you all. We do that a lot. We finish each other's statements, and I mean, listen. The joy of the Lord is our strength. And we are here to encourage, to motivate, and to let you all know that you're not alone, that we love you all, Jesus loves you all. And just be safe. And you know what? The children are the new generation coming up. They are the future.
And they need to be educated.
Yeah.
There's too much evil and sin in this world.
Because if they're not educated at home, only God knows what they're going to learn out there in the streets.
Everybody's going to get educated in some way.
But you want to start now while they're young.
Right.
To give them the right information so they can make the right decisions.
And when I say everybody's going to be educated in some way, I'm saying that one way or another, a lot of people try to...
Well, I'm going to say this.
If you don't...
Oh, okay.
Okay. I took the message away.
Oh.
I'm gonna retype it because I don't like. Okay. But if you don't educate your child now, your child will be educated in some way, and it don't mean it's gonna be a rainbows and cherries way.
Right.
It might be a traumatizing, life-threatening way. And you don't want that to happen.
Absolutely.
So educate your child. And there's a lot of false and very wicked teaching that's happening in public and schools.
Yeah,
and
that's
schools.
true. That's true.
So educate your child about that too, because the stuff that they're teaching and they're calling it normal, it ain't normal, and a lot of it is sick. So educate your child.
Right.
And then you can go ahead while I type this message, and then I'll jump into the places that you should be careful about going to.
Yes, I would like to say human trafficking, it doesn't just happen with children, and there's no special gender. I mean, it's happening with little boys, little girls, and it happens with men and women as well. And I would say to anyone, have something like keep a pepper spray or like a mini flashlight with you. That those things are very important. Or what they call it, a taser.
Taser, pepper spray.
Yeah.
There's gadgets that don't look like, but they have pepper spray or taser inside of them.
Right, to protect yourself. And if you don't have to be out late in the evening, don't, put yourself out there, because people are just some sick people. You got some sick people in the world. And if you're going to go out in the evening time, go out, try to go out as a group. That's a really good way to practice.
Try to always have a group with
being safe. Try to go in a group.
If you don't have a group,
a trusted group,
we've been group of people. We've been messed over a lot by people we thought we could trust. So you're not always able to have a group. Right. So if you're not, then go in the times that you know is most convenient and most safe for you.
Right.
Everybody has a different view of that. Yes. But I think we should all be able to agree when we say that nighttime is one of the most dangerous times to go somewhere as a man or a female. So definitely go in the morning, especially if you're a female.
The morning, the afternoon, just before, try to get out and do what you need to do before it gets dark. And I understand some people work late in the night. Just be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that you just
have flashlights. Have a light.
That's what I was telling them. Have like a little mini flashlight on their keychain.
Right. You can use your phone light too. Just have a light.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what anybody say. I don't care if people feel awkward seeing you travel down with the light on the street. Right. Listen, you're talking about your safety and your kid's safety. Give your kid a light. Because a lot of people feel comfortable when they're like, it's pitch black and it's pitch dark and I can do whatever I want. And I can kidnap this kid and nobody's gonna know. Well, if your kid has a light, maybe the person is more likely to be intimidated because you have a light and you can shine it on them. You can be like, stay away from me.
And also be careful. This segment is about human trafficking, but also be careful of people that you allow around your children.
That's true.
Do some research.
Oh, 1 second, because I want to go into where it's dangerous to go. Okay. So remember, you said do research on people who's around. Don't easily trust just any babysitter.
That's right.
Okay. These are some places, like I said. It said it was updated in January 30th, 2023.
Okay.
Pretty recent. These are some places that you should be aware of going to. And it doesn't mean that the country or the continent is dangerous overall. Like, I mean, there's dangerous places everywhere. Like, it doesn't mean that it's like a place filled with nothing but bad people.
Right.
It's just there are certain countries and continents that tend to have a more dangerous rate than others.
And this is a survey, right?
This is data.
Data from
an article.
Yes.
This is data.
So just giving them, a viewpoint of where we're getting our information.
So it's not a survey, but it's data from an article.
Okay.
So so this is the article, where does human trafficking occur? *, the Exodus Road. I don't know if I say that right. EXODUS Road. Where is human trafficking most prevalent? So there's, hold on, let me just look up the word.
Prevalent.
I just want to make sure I'm saying it right before I say
I
the
think it's
countries.
prevalent. Yeah, prevalent.
Yeah,
Did she
where
say it?
so no,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm just looking up the meaning,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like where is it most common, or the places where human trafficking is most powerful. So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Asia, and this is not coming at Asian people. Once again, these are just places that tend to have more danger in human trafficking than others. There's human trafficking almost everywhere you go.
Everywhere,
It's
even
in
even right here in the United
it's
States.
in America. It's in the United States. It's in South America. It's in North America. It's in Asia. It's in
Africa.
Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go down the line. One of the other more places. I'm actually going to give
Mexico
you.
too, right? You
I
are.
think so. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's one of the places.
Yeah.
Especially we watched a movie about it too.
Yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
traumatizing.
Yeah.
But Asia and the Pacific, right?
Mm-hmm.
29.3 million guys. That's a lot of people being human trafficked. Africa, Europe, and Central Asia,
Mm-hmm.
Americas, and
Yeah.
it says Americas
Yeah.
because there's
Yeah.
South and there's the North, but it's America.
Yes. Like I said, I'm sorry. Well, go ahead.
And Arab states. So,
Arab.
yes, Arab states. So these are the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
For Africa is 7 million. For Europe and Central Asia
Mm-hmm.
is 6.4 million. For the Americas is 5.1 million. And for Arab states it's 1.7 1.7 million. So that's a lot of people being affected by human trafficking.
Yes.
So
As I say,
do your
talking.
research.
Yes, talking from life experience.
Sorry.
A lot of things that I've been through as a woman and as a child. I didn't have, that protection. I didn't have people that cared about me.
I'm gonna be right back. Remember, you were talking about after you're done.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about not just trusting anyone,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Also,
goes to babysitters. It goes
right,
to so-called
absolutely,
close friends.
absolutely.
So after you're done talking about the testimony, that's what you were talking about.
Right. I didn't
You
have.
want something?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I
Thank
might
you.
need some curves.
Oh, okay, okay, no problem. No problemo. So, as a child, like, I've had a very traumatic life, and I went through a lot as a child, and there were many predators, many people, um, many adults that, you know, um, I had really like unpleasant situations that I was in due to adults that were sick in their head, you know, and that goes for it doesn't matter what platform it is, school, church, home. Uh, um, it doesn't matter what position a person holds. You don't know truly what's going on in a person's head. So, like, I have, gone through a lot of sexual, abuse, mental, verbal, physical abuse, and from many platforms that I, you know, a person would say, um, "Oh my gosh," that you would not expect, and that's why I know that, you know, you have to be so very careful, trusting people. Don't be so easy to trust people. Let that trust that you have for an individual be earned, and also for your children and for yourself as well. And when you allow people around your children, another great thing to do is a background check. Try to do a background check on a person, and still that's not even enough, but that's a start. Try to do a background check on the person before you become so comfortable to leave your child around that individual. And also talk to your child. If you have an open, like, communication with your child to the point where they are so comfortable where, you know let them know they can tell you anything. And that's how I raise my kids. I'm like, I don't care what it is. I don't care, if what the situation is. Always be honest with me, and you can talk to me about anything. And that's, I feel like, leaving that door open. And it's also how you treat your child. Treat your child kind and with respect. As you're teaching, you have to be a role model. You have to be a positive, good role model for your child, that they would feel comfortable enough to come to you and talk to you if there's a situation going on. Now, um, me being a woman now, coming through a lifetime of sexual abuse, from many different, like I said, platforms, from the church, people in the church, home, school, work. It's there. Be aware so that you can protect yourself and leave that communication open so that your child can feel safe to come to you if there's a problem and say, Mommy or Dad, this is what's happening. And also, to all the children, if someone is approaching you, making you feel uncomfortable or touch you inappropriately, raise your voice and say, Stop. And then make such a noise that other people will get involved and notice that there's a problem. If someone is trying to grab you, or
don't be ashamed to protect yourself.
Right. If someone is trying to grab you or pull you in a direction that you don't want to go in, or pull you into their car, scream, holler, ask for help. Say help. Don't be ashamed, to ask for help, and kick. And don't worry about that person being injured. Kick, scream, bite if you can to get loose, because you don't know what's in the mind of some of these ridiculous people. And I want you all to be safe, and I want you all to be aware. I don't want you all to be so naive that you're so trusting that you just let all kind of people in around yourselves and around your children. I want you guys to be safe. We want you all to be safe. Um, Something else, Amanda, that we were asked to speak on as well. That was
I was just about to talk about that.
Right.
Social media.
Social media. Now, I'm going to let you start that up. Okay, she's eating her carrots.
I'm about to start.
Okay.
Some good stuff right here.
Well, one thing I'm going to say is this. That carrot is real good.
All right.
I'm waiting for her to start. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Listen, that's a healthy snack.
Wait a minute. Come on now. All right.
She's having a healthy snack.
What I'm about to say. I got the Italian dressing and everything.
All right now.
So, social media. There are a lot of problems with social media. But one of the problems with society is a lot of people tend to blame the social media, like the electronic, the platform itself, and not the people on the platform.
Right.
And this doesn't go for everybody.
Right. Absolutely. No, I was saying that's correct. You have a lot of people. Once again, it goes back to the people.
This doesn't go for every single person.
Right.
But there's a lot of people like, oh, if we didn't have social media, if we didn't, guys, come on. There's still going to be problems in this world every single day.
Right.
With or without social media, there's discrimination. With or without social media, there's bullying.
There's hatred.
With or without social media, there's people being wrongfully betrayed by other people.
And a big something that's major is people falsifying information about other people, and there's a
defamation of character.
And
but that can happen with or without social media. Social media is not a problem. It's the people it's the majority of the people, because it's not all, but the majority of the people that make up the community of the platform. The platform is just there to be used, guys. It's an outline. It's like a template. The people that are on there, the majority of the people that are on there are the people that are shaping the environment and community.
Absolutely.
Like TikTok.
Absolutely.
I had to get off of it because every scroll video that I scroll past, I just couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, dang, can I not get a break from seeing this ridiculousness that I don't want to see? So I had to take a break. And now I'm back on TikTok, but I'm not on it like I used to be. I don't like to just endlessly scroll through the videos because I don't know what I'm gonna see. And I've followed a lot of people where I like their content, so I just tend to watch some of their stuff, and then I just get off. I'm not really on TikTok like that, but yeah,
the platform is what you make it to be. And
if you don't like it, you should change your platform. Like if you're on Facebook and you don't like, because everyone has a different experience. Right?
Yes.
If you're on Facebook and you don't like what you've been seeing on Facebook, or the community that you're seeing on Facebook,
yes,
it could be you need to change who you're following, because that can make up the, like, literally who you follow and what you watch becomes suggested. Social media takes the info from what you tend to do on the platform,
right,
and uses it to try to recommend other things to you to keep you on that platform.
Right.
So you're like, oh, they're always recommending videos about cosmetics, which I love. And then you could be like, why do they keep recommending stuff about drama? I hate drama. Well, do you watch a lot of drama?
Right.
And like, there's nothing wrong with watching Paternity Court. There's nothing wrong with watching Divorce Court, you know? But if you tend to watch a lot of bad stuff, and you one day wake up and decide that you want to change what you watch, then you should change who you're following. You should change your pattern of videos. And if you want, you could take a break off of the platform and just watch YouTube or Hulu or whatever you want to do. You know, but the company should be monitoring certain people. But then look again, the head of the company. The head of the company might not care about the drama that's going on. You know, a lot of companies, like Facebook is one. Facebook is a big one. There's been problems going on with Facebook, and I'm not gonna go too deep, but there's a lot of conflict going on with Facebook, and there could be a lot of reasons. Whoever is funding these platforms ultimately gets to control
what is being shown on their platform.
Thank you.
So,
like Mom said, what your platform is, what you go on, is what you make of it. So just like, if you don't like trash, just don't follow trash. Don't tend to watch trash. Watch something else, because then if you watch funny videos that aren't filled with profanity, you'll start getting recommended funny videos that aren't filled with profanity. And I'm done. Go ahead, Mom.
You know, it only takes one to bring positive change, but we are two. And we're here
Jesus woman.
That's right. One.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say 1, 2, 3. Welcome to. Oh, sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Jesus Woman. Hey.
We love you all.
We love you. I'll be right back, y'all.
So, be the change. Be that positive person that put positive into the atmosphere. Be the change. If you have been a negative person, if you have been one of those people that post a lot of negative content on your platform, or you're just a negative person in general, you don't have a platform, you're just a negative person, it's never too late to change. As long as you have breath in your lungs, and you can start right now. You can start by saying, I choose to be a better person. I choose to be a positive person, that person that put positive energy out into the atmosphere. And it's never too late. As long as you have breath, it's never too late. So make that choice right now, this second, to be that positive person, to bring change. And also, you have to keep it real with yourself. Do an evaluation on yourself. And if you are that negative person, change to be positive. Baby steps. I love you all. Amanda love you all. And this is the purpose of our platform, to spread love and to let you all know that, we are women of God. We love Jesus Christ and we love you all. And so use your platform, your social media platform, to put positive energy out into the atmosphere, and stop being a partaker of the negativity, the negative energy. If you're around negative people, separate yourself. It's time to start, you know, um, uh, saying to yourself, hey, you know what? If your company that you're around is negative, hey, it's never too late. Like I said, change the company that you're around. And you know what, sometimes it might be lonely being alone, but it's nothing wrong with being alone. If you don't have that positive group, you know be the positive, be the example. And then sometimes it just take a person, one person, to see you being positive, and let it be real, because it could become a domino effect. People can see you being positive, and they'll be blown away. They'll say to themselves, oh my gosh, I remember when this person was like this, very unpleasant to be around, and but this person has made a change to be better, and I like what I see. And if they're negative, then they'll start thinking on, you know what, I would like to make a change in my life. And I would like to be a positive person. I would like to be a good person. I would like to put that good energy out into the atmosphere. So, that's something to think about. That's something to think about. And we love you all. And I love all you know, these little babies that are coming up, and they need to be safe. So to all the parents, to all the guardians that have these young ones in your home, I don't care if it's elementary, middle school, high school, college, they're still looking up. You will be surprised. You will be surprised what they're taking in from the home, from you as the adult. Give them something positive, give them some positive energy that is going to help them to be positive and good people. And even if they're not good people, they'll start saying to themselves, you know what, I want to be better, I want to be different, I want to be the change, I want to be that person to bring that positive energy into the atmosphere. So you know that's why we're here. And I was just telling them, if they don't have if they're around a negative group of people, now it's time for them to change and bring that positive energy and let that negative group go, and think about getting some positive people in their lives. And if it's just them, it's nothing wrong with being alone. They can be that change. They can be that person to bring the positive energy into the atmosphere. That's what we're here to do. Bring that positive energy and let you all know it's never too late, as long as you're breathing, to be a positive difference into the world. You be that positive energy that bring, the usher in that positive vibe into the world. There's too much negativity, there's too much hate, there's too much pain.
And also, it's very encouraged that people make friends.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
If you don't have friends, then who are you? I'm just kidding. Like that's how we act. Like,
yeah, especially in school.
right?
Like my children, when they were younger, Amanda is almost an adult. She'll be turning 17 on her next birthday. And I am just like, oh my gosh. Here I am at 51 years old. My son is 24. My middle child, Angel, she'll be 22 on her birthday, and Amanda on her next birthday, she'll be 17. And I did my job. Joshua's an adult, Angel's an adult. I have a grandson, Zion, whom I love dearly. And, you know, I did my job as a mother, and I'm going to do my job as a grandmother. Zion is not my responsibility, but when Zion is around grandma, when he's around Aunt Amanda, he's going to get positive energy, and he's going to get lots and lots and lots of love. And he's going to know that, hey, we're here. If you need us, if you want to, have discussions about whatever, we're here. And just watching them grow up, I know I did my job. I raised them in the Lord, and I gave them, you know, as much information that I possibly could. I shared my life testimony. My life hasn't been easy, but I'm so open to share my life and my testimony with my children and others because it's information. It educates people and let people know that they're not alone. If I went through all of this mess and God brought me out, because if it had not been for the Lord on my side, I wouldn't be here. And I know this. So I am thankful. Hallelujah. And I'm singing the praises of Jesus each and every day. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it was Jesus, his goodness, his mercy, his love that kept me, that brought me through. So I share that information to let others know. If you don't have anybody and you're alone, or if you have some people in your life and it's negativity coming from that, you're not alone. You got Jesus. You got Jesus on your side, and that's enough. So
it's okay to be introverted.
It's okay.
It's okay to.
It's okay.
Like to be by yourself. Like,
that's right.
You don't have to go and talk with a whole bunch of people because someone's questioning why you're quiet or why you like to be self-reserved. Like it's okay. It's not a crime. Okay, it's not a crime.
Right.
It's fine.
Right. Just as long as you treat people kind and you treat people like you want to be treated, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are what they call it extroverts.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are extroverts. Some people are introverts, and then you have some people that are in between.
Ambiverted.
It's okay. So on that, do you have anything else you would like to say? I believe we touched base on a lot of very serious issues.
I was just gonna say it's okay to be extroverted too. Like that's really normalized, but it's okay. It's okay to be extroverted. It's okay to be ambiverted. It's okay to be introverted. Whatever type of verted you want to be, it's okay. Like you don't have to explain yourself to other people.
Right.
That doesn't mean walk around having a nasty attitude.
Absolutely.
It just means you don't have to do what other people do because they do it, and that's fine.
And people should respect who you are, and not be trying to push you to be someone you're not.
My last thing I want to say is, if ever you feel like being on social media is separating you from God, or you just don't feel like yourself, take a break. You don't have to force it. You don't have to take a break for a whole week. Whatever you feel like God is leading you to do. And whatever how long, like you could say you wake up in the morning and like change your routine. Say you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is go on your phone. How about this? The next day you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is open your Bible.
Hey.
Or the first thing you do is just take 10 minutes to meditate with God and pray, and just praying is just talking to God. Just talking to God. Just literally just talking to God.
Change up your routine.
Yeah. And then say you spend the next 1 or 2 hours on your phone, right? Take a break. Instead of spending the whole day on your phone. Like, you could read the Bible again, or you could talk to God again, or you could watch positive videos. If you have a favorite preacher that actually preaches good messages, you can watch one of your favorite sermons. You could watch a Christmas movie. You could watch a Bible show. Like you can you can figure it out.
And something that I do. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Something that I do. I am the person. I'm a Christmas person year round. I love.
She made me a Christmas person.
I simply love the holiday seasons. I love the when October comes in for me. It's the start of Christmas shopping. It's the start of like Amanda and I, like we're going to be working on our new Christmas video for this year for our viewers because we love you guys. And I love like preparing, decorating. At the end of the month, what we started doing was we don't celebrate Halloween. So the end of October, The day of Halloween, we put up the Christmas tree and we decorate. And we have a little, we go out
Yep.
to get some takeout.
We don't do no trick or treating.
Right.
Guys, listen to it. It says trick
Or
or
treat.
treat. I trick you or you treat me. Which one it gonna be? No, we don't do that. We put up that Christmas tree singing chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jack Frost nibbling at your nose.
We be singing rocking around the Christmas tree, having our Hallmark movies on and everything. Everyone singing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear.
That's nice. That was nice.
So we are already like, in that mode, that holiday, mode.
And we're thinking about working on something super special that is yet to be determined. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because we don't know if it's going to happen. But in Jesus' name, hopefully, God makes a way. Hopefully, it's in His plan for it to happen. Yeah. It will happen, but we just don't know if it's going to happen at the timing that we're setting for.
Right. So we don't want to say it and then it don't happen. Mm-hmm. So we have a little something.
We're working up on something. Yes. Maybe 2 things, maybe 3 or 4. We're working up on something. It's really special. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. And we're really excited.
Yes.
Because things are happening really fast and at a good pace.
God is moving.
And I just pray in Jesus' name that it's in His will for this to happen at this time.
Amen.
At this time. Amen. But it will happen one day. It will happen.
On God's time. May God's will be done.
In Jesus' name, this is God's time.
Well, hey.
This hopefully.
Yes.
Because with His time is the time. So
great things are happening. And we owe it all to God.
Yeah.
To God be the glory for the things that He's doing in Jesus' women's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
All right. Well, it's almost hit that 1 hour mark. Mm-hmm. We're gonna head out, guys. We're gonna go. Well, we're not going anywhere, but I'm about to end the live. You know what I'm saying.
Remember, once again, if you have any topics that you would love for Jesus Woman to speak on.
And don't be afraid to chat with us.
Right. You can just
conversation.
Right.
It's more than a one-person thing.
Yeah. Not just, any topics that you would like for us to, have a discussion, concerning, just drop it in the comment, section below, and we will read them to see if it's something that we will be comfortable to talk about. Mm-hmm. And also, as Amanda, my mini me, as she said a few minutes ago, it don't necessarily have to be that. If you guys just want to, type in to say hello or just to give your testimony as well.
Testimony.
Yeah.
Also, if you need some help with a little bit of homework.
Oh, Lord.
No, listen, don't use this for a tutoring section. But if it's just like a day, we're just coming over, just like, hey guys, it's nothing specific. Mm-hmm. And there's no specific topic we're talking about. We're just chilling with y'all, Mm-hmm. And it's fun, just mm-hmm. chillaxing. And if you're like, hey, Amanda, what is the square root of 45? I'm going to try to figure it out. And if I can't, I'll be like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Or if you need words of encouragement, just, leave it in the comment section below. And when we can, we will respond. We love you all. Always and forever. Hugs.
Always and forever.
Each moment with you.
Hugs and kisses
from Jesus Woman to you. Adios. Hasta la próxima.
Okay.